Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe, help me grow this channel so we can keep on reacting to more and more videos. Today we're gonna do a reaction video to Would I Lie to You. I think it's the best bits from season 13. Let's get right into it. The music, right?
Good evening and welcome to a very special
I actually watched a couple of full
unseen
episodes
clips
of
from
this show as
series
well,
of Would I Lie to
and
You?
it's actually a really
Joining
funny
Lee Mack
show,
tonight,
especially
Bob
David and
Mortimer,
Lee. They're
Steph
hilarious.
McGovern, Greg Davis,
And sometimes you just
Levine,
need a little bit extra
Hashim
time
Chowdhury,
to
Lucy
figure
Mosley,
out
Dr.
what they're
Rand
talking
Singh,
about.
and
So
Claire
hopefully,
Balding.
these
And
bits are
joining David Mitchell tonight
they give you
are
enough
Claudia
of the
Sue
story to
Johnston,
where
Jay
it
Blaze,
makes it funny.
Liz
Because
Bonnet,
what I realized was
Victoria
the
Mitchell,
stories are funny
and
within the
Greg
episode,
James.
but if you try to watch the
And
story
so
by
we begin with
itself,
round one, home
they might
truths, where
not
our
be as
panelists
funny.
read
But
out a statement from the card in
let's see
front
how
of
this
them.
goes.
To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Asim, you're first up tonight.
I once ruined a date when I punched myself in the face.
David C.
What was the context?
We were doing party tricks, and she was doing all these kind of like, she's double jointed, and she was doing all
Be careful with this, because you've already admitted you punched yourself in the face.
She was like, come on then, what's your party trick? And I was like, well, I can kind of do this punching thing, where like I don't actually punch myself, but I kind of like move with it, you know, like, but I still get the sound. So I've got a massive neck.
Yeah.
Show us it. Show us it.
Okay, so it's basically like, it was like that, you know? Doesn't actually hurt, but
that does sound like
it
he's
looks pretty
punching
good,
himself.
right? But
Certainly,
yeah.
if you're trying to impress a young lady on a first date, you'd be hard-pushed to find anything better than that.
That's funny.
So, as you can see there, it's not great, and that was the problem. What I did is I kind of like forgot to move with it, because that's the whole thing, you move. I clipped my jaw, and the side of my cheek started bleeding. She didn't realise this, but I could feel the blood filling up in my mouth. So, I went to the toilet, I went, hey, I'll be back in a minute. And then I was in the toilet, and it wasn't stopping. It was like my tongue and my mouth, and it was like literally pouring out of my mouth. And then I started getting paranoid because I'm like, I've been in here for a while, she's gonna think I'm having a poo. So,
There's nothing worse than coming back from the toilet when someone thinks you've had a poo in your mouth bleeding. It's not a great image, is it?
and yeah, I was in there for at least around 15 minutes. It wasn't stopping. And then I just went home and I turned my phone off and I never saw her again.
You're not serious.
Yeah.
You walked out of the
I would never do
restaurant.
that.
I couldn't.
How far through the meal were you?
No, I mean, we were just waiting for
So
starters. It
she
was
got
like-
stuck with the bill?
Worse. So she sat there still.
If you're waiting for starters, that means you've ordered the meal, so a bill is coming.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I'm really.
Was she in touch with you to ask what happened?
Well, yeah, kind of, but I didn't reply. I'll punch myself again. I feel like...
Imagine your first date, Victoria. The first time, there must have been the first time when you and David went out together. What was
Oh, are they
his
related? Oh, they married to each
party
other?
trick? What did
Please leave
David
a comment if you
do
know.
for you?
I mean, the way they're talking.
David went for the more old
They
school,
must be.
sort of wit and charm, no, let me get this.
Why is it not?
Although I was already besotted before we even went on the date. He could have punched himself in the face, I wouldn't mind.
I've actually got the taste of vomit in my mouth.
How does this seem to you?
It seems ungentlemanly.
It is. I'm very ashamed of it, and it was a long time ago. It was around 6 years ago. I would never do that again.
You're so obviously embarrassed about it, I think it must be true.
What do you think?
I think it might
I don't know.
well be.
I don't think it is.
Well.
I think it's a
I
lie.
think it's true.
Okay, you're saying true.
Yep.
Asim, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Oh.
Sorry.
Why would you leave, bro? I mean, you just explain things, you know.
It's Bob.
I was wrong.
Not a lot of people know this.
Which is handy for this game.
Including me. But I am a qualified dog masseur.
David, okay, first of all, when it comes to dog massage, what is the qualification structure?
I've got a B-Tech.
A B-Tech in dog massage.
B-Tech.
And what was the process of obtaining that?
I went to my local further education college. I admit this was for a television programme.
Okay.
Right? I did what was been a 9-month B-Tech, and I did it in 3 months.
What was the television programme?
It was well, it didn't happen.
You don't tell them it's not true.
No, I mean the TV.
Oh, the thing. Just give it up. I think just go, oh, no, it didn't happen. I just had to read this card out. I know it happened.
The television programme never came to fruition.
How do you massage a dog? Talk us through it.
Well, thank you for that. Firstly, it depends, obviously, what breed it is.
Alsatian.
An Alsatian, is it tattooed or just plain? Plain. Tattooed. Since the advent of the devil dogs and that, the Alsatian's lost a lot of its clout, hasn't it? But some of them get tattooed now to up their street, you know, but the owners do it. Oh, this should be so simple.
If it's not true, Bob, you've made it really tricky for yourself. How do you massage a dog? It depends if it's got tattoos.
I was using that silly idea to illustrate that the first thing you'd have to do is assess the temperament
Every dog is
of the
different.
dog.
Yeah.
If the dog has a gentle, kind soul to it, you should and must start on the neck, at the nape of the neck, move round to the shoulders. If it's a bit testy,
Bit frisky.
do you know, like a little snappy poodle, something like that, you start on its haunches, because it's weird, you might find this with your cats as well. The way...
That's a separate course, surely. The first thing they say in the cat massage B-Tech. Now, just because you may have a dog massage B-Tech, you probably think you know your way around a cat.
When you're
story
administering your
just
skills,
wild.
Yes.
where is the dog? Is it on the floor? Where is it typically?
A massage table, it's wiped down, of course.
With a hole for its face.
Can I just say, this is very disrespectful, the way that you're all carrying on to the... to the B-Tech...
Oh, Bob.
To the people who run the B-Tech courses.
Have you got a dog?
No, I haven't.
He has no idea how to massage a
I think
dog.
it was a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Golden fish.
You just separate their back paw. You encourage them onto the side. You separate their back, their fingers. I know terminology is not great. Yeah.
Why would you know the terminology? It was only a 3-month rush B-Tech. So knowing things like, the name for a dog's foot, that's advanced stuff.
And you can drain their equivalent of the lymph system as well.
Wow. You can drain their lymph system.
How? Their lymph system, is under their arm. I'm not wrong, I know it's not. Is it an arm? It's a leg.
Well, they've got 4 legs, dogs. Yeah. They've got 4 legs and no
Never
arms.
mind complicated stuff like the arms and legs. Let's go back to the basics of the lymphatic system.
So, David, which way is your team leaning?
Oh,
here?
this is hilarious.
It could be very true, but
The thing is, I really...
the poor thing.
Do you think it's true?
No, it's a lie. It's got to be a lie.
True?
No, it's a lie.
Well, I think we think it's a lie.
What are you basing that on?
Basing it on the fact that
The old.
3-month B-Tech for a programme that might not happen.
Yeah.
And also, you don't seem to know much about dog
You
massage.
haven't asked me anything. Anything.
I think we have asked you questions. This is the longest conversation about rubbing a dog I've ever had.
Let's go live.
OK, we'll go lie.
You're saying it's a lie?
I don't think you've thought enough about this.
I think it's a lie.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
I'd be shocked if it turned out to be
Bob,
true.
they are saying that it is a lie. Were you telling the truth, or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
It's David.
My weekday breakfast regime is always as follows. Monday, cornflakes. Tuesday, cornflakes. Wednesday, cornflakes. Thursday, cornflakes. And on Friday, jazzy cornflakes.
Please, Steve.
What's jazzy cornflakes?
It's cornflakes with chocolate milk.
So the phrase jazzy cornflakes is something you've created. It's not.
Yeah, as a renowned wit.
So, how did you come up with this system, David?
Well, I like chocolate. It's a treat. Friday is the day of treats, I'd say. It's a fun day because it's not actually the weekend, but by the time the weekend started, you're already disappointed by it. So the anticipation of something nice happening is almost invariably nicer than the thing itself.
So Friday morning is peak for that feeling.
Yes, actually. Although increasingly, I now prefer Thursdays because you're looking forward to the Friday that always ends up being a bit disappointing.
So talk us through the routine, David.
Well, the routine... I get a bowl, I put some cornflakes in it, then I pour the milk on, down the side, not over the top. I don't want them to go soggy.
Oh, you don't want them soggy?
No, I like a sort of sogginess rising from below, but a sort of resistant crunchiness on the top.
So why don't you put your milk in first and then put the flakes in?
The reason is that I've literally never thought of it.
So, Lee, what do you think?
It's
That's
unlikely, because the David I know would say cornflakes milk on a Monday, cornflakes milk on a Tuesday, cornflakes milk on Wednesday, cornflakes milk on Thursday. When you get to Friday, go, I better not take any risks. Joe, what do we think?
I don't believe it.
You don't?
I don't think so.
I think it's a lie.
It comes across as boring, but I don't think he's actually that boring.
It's a backhanded compliment, huh?
So what are you going to say? Is it the truth?
Well, we'll have to go with lie.
Say lie. OK, David, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
It's Claire.
After accidentally spilling red wine on my dress on the way to Ascot, I deliberately spilt more wine on it and pretended it was part of the pattern.
David Steve.
So where was
It's a
the
good
initial
idea
spillage?
if it's true.
In my lap.
And how did you spill red wine?
Red wine, because we were being driven to Royal Ascot and...
So it was just normal car wine?
No, I brought some wine because I thought it would be a good way to start the day.
Yeah.
And unfortunately...
Start the day.
Yes. And I couldn't turn back because I was meant to be presenting a trophy.
Did anybody comment on it during the day?
Actually, somebody told me they thought it was a rather, how very modern, someone said to me. I said, oh, yes, it came from, and I named a designer that I thought was kind of fashionable.
Merlot.
It came from Merlot. Yeah.
How did you put the wine on?
In a straw.
A straw?
Just taking a, just take a
You
mouthful.
drink your wine with a straw.
Well, I was trying not to spill it on me, but it didn't work.
That's a horrible image, isn't it?
Oh.
Claire Balding, 10 o'clock in the morning,
Out
on the
of
way to the
order.
races. Well, I'm presenting. No, I'm not!
I don't know who she is. Is she like a news presenter? She has that look. Or she works for like BBC or something.
If you were drinking the wine from a straw initially...
To try
how
not
did you,
to spill it on
How did you
myself.
spill it?
Unfortunately, didn't get the straw back into the bottle.
Why did you remove remove it from
She
the
was
bottle,
drinking
having
straight
put
out
it
of the
in.
bottle.
I don't know.
Because that's the thing. When you put a straw in, that's just you then leave the straw. You don't say, okay, now.
Listen, it doesn't reflect well on me. This is a day I would rather have forgotten.
But this also must have been a special straw that you have because it must have been long to get to the bottom of the bottle of wine. So you
Well, I
brought your
didn't
own...
want to drink the whole bottle.
You're not telling me it's a full bottle of wine. It's the straw. She's getting worse. I thought it was a miniature.
Bottle.
I know she'd be wasted by the time she got there.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, stop here and Threshers, driver. Stop here. I'll need 5 straws. I need to link them.
Leaves just all over it.
Oh, I'm sticking it hanging.
I'm not proud. I'm not proud because unfortunately that is quite an accurate reflection of that day.
So, was Claire telling the truth? Did it happen, Victoria?
It's possible she spilled wine, but
It's sort of insane, but I want
it's
to say
a crazy
true.
story.
What do you think?
I refuse to believe that.
I think it's true.
Saying truth. Claire Balding, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Wrong again.
Sue, you're next.
Okay. I once taped over a rare recording of one of the Beatles' biggest hits.
Please, T.
Sue, why were you in possession of the recording?
Well, it was given to me to listen to.
Oh, so it's an audio tape.
Yeah, reel to reel.
And it was given to you by a Beatle?
Yeah.
Which Beatle?
Paul.
1 in 4, wasn't it? What was the song? Which Beatles song?
Love Me Do.
That was their first hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is pre-fame. Was it the original lineup of the 4 that we know?
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking a bit worried, like I know a bit more about the Beatles than your experience.
How did you know Paul McCartney and why did he give it to you?
And you can't just say yes to this one.
Because I was a friend of his. I met him at the Cavern.
Where did the taping over occur, Sue?
In my house.
In your house?
And you thought it was a blank tape?
No.
You knew that you were recording over Love Me Do?
Yeah.
Oh, you idiot. Why would you do that?
What did you think of Love Me Do? Because that's what he wanted to know, right? He said, have a listen to this and see if you like it. Was that the idea?
Yeah. I said, it's good.
Did he say, you think we should bring it out as a single? You can't do Paul McCartney, can you?
Not very well, no.
I sounded like Sylvester Stallone!
Do you feel bad that you taped over it?
Yeah, because I could have got a lot of money for it.
What are you thinking? Has Sue been telling the truth?
I'm surprised this hasn't come up before. Like, I haven't heard this story. I've seen you in interviews, I've seen Paul McCartney in interviews, and he's never gone, you know that woman that was in Brookside? James Over Love Me Do.
It's getting better. Every time, it's getting a little bit better.
Either it's getting better or we're just forgetting what Paul McCartney really sounded like.
I think it's true. But you're right, maybe we would have heard more about it.
All right, it's a lie.
I think it's a lie. OK. Sue, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
Well, it was...
Wow. Could have made a lot of money from it.
Rand, you're up next.
I once revived a tortoise by giving it the kiss of life.
David's team.
What was the scenario?
Well, I had a pet tortoise as a child.
Did he have a name?
Bob.
Bob the tortoise.
Bob the tortoise.
Which isn't a game for Halloween.
Yeah.
How big was this tortoise?
Not that big.
Where was it from?
Standard tortoise.
What country?
From the shop. So anyway, he normally roams around, and yeah, of course tortoises stop and don't do stuff, but it seemed a bit weird. Went out, had a look, and thought, doesn't look quite right.
What was different about the way he looked?
Well, he looked a bit dead.
He looked dead?
A little bit.
This is how you break the news to people in your job. You have just been in to see see your granddad. Pulse him a little bit, and he looks a bit dead.
So I thought, I'd been at school in biology lessons and thought, right, OK, do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. And I did. I literally turned him over, rubbed his little...
Sorry, you from biology lessons? I know what to do. Is that what they told you in GCSE biology?
Yes.
They said, if you ever see a tortoise that's passed out...
Just general life support, just sort of general resuscitation.
General resuscitation.
Yeah.
Never mind the species, human or wasp or anywhere in between. Give it a go.
In the heat of the moment, I thought, I'm just going to give this a go.
Yeah.
So, turned him over,
That's
grabbed
his
his
pet.
head.
Definitely his head.
I literally blew a couple of times.
Into his sort of lolling mouth.
Into his mouth. And then his little legs started to move, and I wasn't sure if he may not have been dead, but...
Sorry, did you say he may not have been dead?
Well, he moved...
He moved afterwards.
He moved very quickly.
Yeah. What I'm going to tell you is that if he subsequently moved, he wasn't dead. Is there a chance that he was always completely fine and you assaulted him?
Oh, wow.
What do you think, Steve? Does this sound true to you?
I think it's a pack of nonsense.
What about you, Liz?
I don't believe a word of it either.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, David, time to
Sounds
decide.
like a lie.
I don't think we believe it, do we? I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I think we're going to say it's a lie.
Ranj, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It was...
A lie.
It's Lee.
Possession.
Right, now, there's a box under the desk. Get hold of the box and read the card first and then take the item out.
This is the mug I use to silently signal to my wife if I think a tradesman is trustworthy or not.
David's team.
Can we have a... see it? Yes, we can't see the...
Hold
Smiley
it up
side.
and that is one side.
Sad side.
That is the other side.
So how do you signal? What's the signal for?
Come on,
he's
you
a
can
good
work
guy.
it out, surely.
Lee, let's imagine for a moment that, that Alice is your wife and Bob is a tradesman.
Yeah, I don't know if you've met my wife, Rob. It'd be easier to imagine Bob's my wife.
Wow.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is old school.
She must be very used
I
to
want to install broadband.
him
with
just
those
picking on
tiny
her.
wires.
I'd be so terrified if you were my real person come round. I want to install broadband with tiny wires.
Let's go from the moment that Bob rings the doorbell and you're waiting for the broadband man to arrive.
Okay.
Go from there.
So we're at home, we're just chatting now.
Right.
Now, obviously, I'm very happy with you, my wife. So I'm talking to my wife, do you mind?
How can I know I'm outside of the house?
Oh, Rob Brydon's in the corner, he's losing it again. I'll get you home soon, Rob.
Ding dong.
Yes.
I think someone's at the door.
Shall I get it?
Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah, hang on. Hello?
I called earlier, by the way. I knocked.
Yeah.
No one answered.
All right.
I've come to repair your broadband. I believe you've been having some trouble with it.
I have been having trouble with my broadband, yes. Please, come in.
If you'd like to show me the central hub that powers your unit, and I'll get on with it.
Please do, the central hub is just under the television there.
That's okay. I am now taking my trousers off. That's just the way that I do my repair.
Are you going to introduce me?
Oh, sorry, yes.
I like this Bob guy. He's
My
funny.
trousers back up.
Yes. This is my wife, Alice.
Hello, Alice. How do you do?
Hello. What was your name, sorry?
I haven't given you a name. It's not company policy. I've had a look at your hub, and I'm perfectly happy with it.
You haven't done anything, you've just been looking at me. You've got to go over there and fiddle with me on.
You didn't see what I did when my pants were down.
How much will it cost to fix it?
To fix that?
Yes.
To fix that, you need a completely new
He's
system.
very good at improv. I like it. He's funny.
Disaster, Ed.
So how much are we talking?
I mean, he must be
£2,000.
professional, you know,
£2,000
stand-up comedian or
to
whatever.
fix me broadband?
Oh, yes, but I'll
He's
suck
good.
the internet out of that air like that with this new hub.
Oh, you mean you could do me a favour?
What are you thinking about this? Is this really Lee's mug that he uses?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm very happy to say no. We can kick it around a bit if you like. At the end of it, we'll be saying no.
Lee, were you telling the truth? Is that your mug, or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
I've seen a video of her on
It's
something else.
Claudia.
Is she a newscaster?
Possession.
Like a news
Under the
presenter or
desk,
something?
there is a box.
She looks familiar.
Could you pop the
Okay.
box onto the desk, and before you show us what's in there, read the card out.
The object in this box is on display in my bathroom, but I'm too scared to touch it. For that reason, David will now reveal it.
David, could you take out what's in the box?
Oh, okay.
It's a spider.
Yeah.
Is that a tarantula?
Yeah, I got it
It's
when
dead?
I went on a course.
It looks dead.
What course?
If you don't like spiders. And then that is your, like, party bags. Like party bags.
I see, a phobia course.
Yeah.
You can put it down if you like. We've seen a lot of it, and we don't want to scare people.
So the course was, what, a week long, 2 weeks?
No, it was like a full day.
And how did you find out about this course? Where was it? I don't say on the web. I don't accept that.
I'd heard about it. The word on the street. Are you scared? Are you nervous?
Yeah. So you go for
You
this
can go-
course.
You go for this course, and then at the end, what they say.
Never mind the end. How does it start?
Okay, welcome. That's how.
Not literally how does it start. I don't want every bit of detail. Just tell us the first thing they do to overcome the fear of
Sorry.
spiders.
So they come in.
No, you go back to the beginning bit again. I don't want the coming in bit, because now you've gone further back than the hello bit.
They say thank you for coming. What's quite nice is that you're with other people who are scared of these little creatures. So you all find bonding like, hi, I'm Claudia, I'm scared. Big ones or little ones or furry ones or like archy ones. You know, they're all different.
Spiders.
Yes.
Yes.
And
What do they do? And I'm really going to ask you one more time, Claudia. What do they do?
No, what they do. OK, good. I'll tell you what they said on the course, which was absolutely compelling, which was, you are not alone.
You're not alone. There are spiders everywhere.
Did they do sort of aversion therapy, perhaps, where you were confronted with spiders?
Yes, that's exactly what
never
happened.
give them the answers.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
We had to meet spiders.
Right.
Correct. And
You've just been fed that information, and that's
No,
the first.
no, that's
after
what
you've answered
happened.
every question so
Honestly.
far, they said hello. But on this course, they said hello 13 times.
And then even when you get to the aversion therapy, it's still a form of hello because you get to meet some spiders.
Can you tell us one thing they did on the course?
Oh, we all had the most lovely lunch.
What did they do?
One technique that they did. Anything.
We met them. We met them and we made
Did you
friends
get to
with
hold them?
And they were crawling on us and like being all cuddly and soft.
But you're not saying the colours up because you're still scared of
Oh
them.
yeah, I'm still scared.
I mean, this has got to be the worst lie in the history of this program.
She's bad.
So what do you think? Is Claudia telling the truth?
I think that she's lying, and if she's telling the truth, I'm not having it. Because if she's telling the truth, she is contractually obliged to tell us something, as opposed to every question being answered with, hello, and then you in there, and cuddly, warm all over, and I just, with a thing I can't because it is, and that's the way we are. That doesn't constitute an answer.
Lee is so good.
It's definitely a lie. Goodbye. It's a
You're
lie.
saying a lie. OK, so, Claudia Winkleman, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It is totally true.
She didn't answer any of the question. Lee's absolutely right.
Well, that's all we got time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for
Alright.
watching. Good night.
Well, that was hilarious. Especially that one guy, Bob. I don't know his last name. Bob something. He just, the way he tells the story is just hilarious. So I'm gonna try to find if he has if there's a clip of just his, stories or answers or questions or whatever, and trying to find that clip and react to that. But this is definitely probably one of the best. I mean, obviously I like 8 out of 10 Cat as well, but this is probably the funniest. And just the way the setup, the question and answers, and a lot of time people are making up stories, and it's just funny the way they make up stories. But yeah, that was definitely funny. I will be reacting more of Would I Lie to You. So please like and subscribe. Help me grow this channel so we can keep on reacting to more and more videos. Thank you for watching, guys.